and then I'm trying to set up calls. Okay, well, damn, that was
Welcome,
quick.
Craig.
I mean, you could have finished. Like, I ain't gonna cut the shit out.
No, it's not that. I'm still trying to set myself up because since people were talking about the last time about how I keep going, so I was going to join with my phone and mute the phone
Yo,
so I can listen
listen.
to y'all with my headphones.
Huh?
Oh,
Bruh, it just, huh?
Because y'all always say something in the middle of me talking.
Oh my god. Well, boys, here we are, another Sunday at the table.
oh my God, Ricky Council with a nice lay. And Aaron's gone.
And he's back!
And Aaron learned that you can't be in two places at once.
Oh my
I think
days.
you could do this because I was
Huh?
thinking about how I could do this. That's messed up. But you would have to have two accounts. I think if you have two different accounts, you could do it. What you're trying to do, where you could like listen on Xbox, but then talk on the computer.
Yeah, I don't have a second Discord account, so
We're gonna make this one work.
hold up, wait, let me see if I can.
He cooking. Let him cook.
Let me see. So
What is he cooking with though?
Sure shit ain't grease. You don't got that oil.
That peanut Earl.
That man frying with water.
Wait, do y'all remember Willie?
Willie
Who would
who?
be with Drewski? He's like,
Oh,
I
Roll
don't give a
Tide Willie?
piss about nothing but the tide.
Yeah, bro. Dog, I ain't gonna lie. For that brief period of time watching them videos, I felt like an Alabama fan because I was saying the same thing. I don't give a piss for nothing but the Tide.
Well,
I felt it, bro.
why did Rye do my dad's hair? And besides the mustache, he looked just like him.
Oh my god. Well,
And
you said your dad here, right?
my dad's hair, yeah. And we're all sitting there,
Oh, okay, I was
like
about
my
to say.
sister, my brother, and I'm like, he looks like that guy Willie. Y'all know who I'm talking about? They were like, no. And I was like, hold on, let me pull up a picture. And my brother just bust out laughing when he seen it. He was like, he looks just like him.
Roll Tide Willie. Bro, I still don't know how. Like, Drewski, I like Drewski because he reminds me of like early 2000s TV. Like, you remember Punked with Ashton Kutcher?
Absolutely.
yeah, really watch it.
Bro, I feel like if he was to do something like that, oh my god, it would be hilarious. Like, it would be the next big thing. After, could have been Love and could have been Records auditions and just the normal goofy stuff that he does. Like, Drewski is early 2000s TV.
How did he make a British sounding rap song? Like, how did he
Bro,
actually get on that?
word for word.
And it's good. It's
Yeah, literally.
like a baby's
I had it.
bottom.
Adventure Called. It's for you. Yeah, what?
My man's just getting targeted ads.
Okay, so long
Oh,
story
that's
short,
crazy.
I ain't got no extra corded microphones. I don't think I can plug into my laptop, so I have to go to Five Below and buy me some corded headphones for next week.
Oh, brother. You know the funny thing? My if you have, I think they were like 150 maybe. I got some Skull Candies, like the Crusher wirelesses, and they come with a aux cord, and the quality in the headphones is nice because it has like the little thing on the side where you can adjust the bass, so you can like it's nice. It's nice. Trust me.
So
I've
that's a
had.
nice idea, but I'm not paying 150 for a pair of headphones when I already got Galaxy Buds.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. Just giving the suggestion.
I appreciate the
Yes,
suggestion.
cool.
That's not like I'm literally just using it to hear y'all in my head while we do this. Like I'm not using them
He's like,
otherwise.
for once a week, I'm gonna use these.
Yeah.
They probably better than your Galaxy Buds. I'm just saying.
No, they ain't.
How would you know? You never had it. How would you know?
Motherfucker, just because you want to be sponsored by Skull Candy does not mean all Skull Candy items are better than everything else.
Listen, I don't mind. I'm not trying to be sponsored by Skull Candy, but if Skull Candy wanted to, send me something in return for me saying something, an
You
agreement type
slobbing their
thing.
knob.
Listen, slobbing the knob of a corporate company to get some bread. That's crazy.
He's a
That's
sellout.
crazy.
He's a
That's crazy.
sellout.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Please cut the
That's
audio of
crazy.
that.
I'm
Slobbing
not,
the knob.
bro. Slobbing the corporate knob to get somewhere in life is crazy. Oh my days. I wouldn't do it though. I wouldn't do it.
Boondocks point. We just did that. Hey, what the fuck you get? What the fuck you talking about?
Oh my days.
Hey, yo.
I remember Charlemagne the God, bro. Damn, what's that one comedian dude name? Oh, you remember Haunted Mansion with Marlon Wayans? And he was the dude. I don't give a fuck. Keisha, he should
Oh,
worry about
John
making everybody mad. Yeah, Avion Crockett. So they had him on the Breakfast Club, the one episode, and Charlemagne was like, "This is a dick ride society, and the best dick changes from moment to moment." Like, whoa,
Wait,
like, whoa.
did y'all see the clip of Charlemagne when what's his name? Safari is rapping or freestyling?
No.
He's freestyling, and then right after he's done, Charlemagne's just like, "Yeah, that ain't it."
That brother knows though.
He was
But
like, "Yeah, nah, that ain't it."
I was about to say, but if we wanted to say real quick, what is, gentlemen, your song of the week?
Hey, did you already do like the intro saying welcome to the show and everything?
Oh yeah, we didn't even do that at all yet.
That is true. That is true. That was a good take. Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 13. I'm your host, Marquise, and my song of the week is "Anxiety" by Sleepy Hollow and Dochi.
That's a good song.
Yeah. Well, what's up, beautiful people? And also possibly ugly people. It don't matter. My name is Aaron, another one of your hosts. And my song of the week is
Crazy work.
Stand By Me by Friday.
It only matters what's on the inside. Stop it.
Yeah, all of our listeners are beautiful inside. If they're not out. Oh my god, that pass was not beautiful though. I apologize.
Yeah.
Well, lastly, it's your host Colin. My song of the week is "Bus at You" by Saint Lamar.
That what?
That's that Joe said was singing. I ain't gonna lie, Joe kind of fire though.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. It's you know the Tamia line dance song?
I actually don't.
Okay. Long story short, you remixed it and uh
Damn.
Oh, that was
he was
almost so nice.
yep.
Didn't even touch it.
I know, right? I was.
Just throwing it out there for the people listening or watching. We are in the middle of playing NHL 25 right now. Probably should record this to use for later, but oh well, it is what it is. So you'll get whatever other gameplay I have of me streaming something. So
Oh, you suck. Not you. Wow, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. Diabolical.
yeah.
But
But
yes.
now that we've gotten through that, now that he seems kind of mad
Oh my
about the
god.
fact that he just gave up a goal.
We just got shot by
Much
Aaron
mad.
Whoa, whoa,
Hernandez.
whoa, 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 whoa.
We just got shot
I
by Aaron Hernandez.
that's can't say that.
I mean,
And that's coming from me.
that's the name of the dude in NHL right now. So
Yeah,
I
that's
like
Oh,
who
is
just
it?
made the shot. That's the guy who just made the
Oh, I
shot.
didn't even know. I
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
see
gonna
their
keep that.
names.
Yeah. Anyway, now that
That's a
you
trip.
are still mad about the
Who
fact
coming?
that you're wrong with that, um, it's Sunday evening. We now know the Final Four has been set. All 4 1 seeds have made it. Some very good games went down this weekend. I know I watched most of the Tennessee Houston game today, and them boys from Houston wasn't
Oh
playing
my
no
lord.
games out there. Also,
Yeah, I
I forget
just
his name, but number 21 from Houston, and is a certified shooter. There's an active shooter alert whenever he is in the building.
Bro, that's
yeah,
crazy.
I don't know if y'all know, but do you know? Is this the last? Is this one of the? When's the last time that all 4 1 seeds made the Final Four? It had to have been a while, right?
I feel like it's definitely been a while. I also feel like if I had watched the what's it called, Auburn Michigan State game, I probably would have heard them say that at the end of the broadcast, but I didn't watch it. I was too busy playing Assassin's Creed. So
That's-
actually, no, I
Well,
wasn't.
I will say.
I was
Sorry.
playing other games too. Now I think about it, but yeah, continue. My bad.
I was gonna say I watched the end of the Texas Tech Florida game, and that was just crazy. Like, Florida was up, not by a ton, by like
I mean Texas Tech.
I think it was like 7. No, Florida was up, and then Texas Tech came
Okay.
up. They tied it, and then they were up. They got up to a 10-point lead with like 2 minutes left, and they were not able to finish the job. They just couldn't make shots, and then Florida just started hitting everything. There was a one shot I made. Oh my god, that would have been pretty good. But there was one shot a guy made where there's like a dribble handoff at like the free throw line, and the guy gets the ball and he's like triple teamed. So he turns around, dribbles out to the 3-point line. Nobody follows him. He turns around, just pulls up and laces it from 3, and that was to take the lead.
We got him. We all forgot about him.
Yeah, exactly. Like he was triple teamed, and then he was like, I'm gonna run out. I don't like it here. And nobody went with him.
Bro, I was like, who the hell is this sending me reels? All I saw was a bunch of icons. My fault.
I'm just an icon living.
Well, I don't know about I know Quise beforehand said he didn't watch almost any of the games or much of it.
Bro, I never.
But I know for these most of these dudes playing in this, I probably feel like they're living the dream right now. Which also begs me to question, Keys, I feel like you said you had a crazy dream you wanted to talk about.
I ran over a kid.
Oh my god.
Hold up. Let me explain. Let me
No,
Did he
explain.
die?
No.
What
This,
happened? Okay.
this is
All
where it gets
right.
crazy. Like it was just a weird ass dream. So I was driving the RSX, right, and like the RSX, the way the exhaust is, I don't have a muffler. It's an axle bag, so there's like open space right there. And I was
It's just
driving.
loud.
Yeah, it's soon to be fast. Trust me. That's a work in progress. But I was driving and I was vibing out, whatever. Da, 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 and I guess I had like my GoPro or whatever was recording, and this kid was like playing in the street, and I didn't see him, just hit him, and he disappeared. I was like, what the hell was that? And then he just disappeared, and I was like, oh, what did I just hit? So.
I mean, oh no, the kid disappeared. I hit the kid.
Bro, like it was crazy because like I hit him and he just disappeared, and I'm like, I don't know where he went, but okay. Uh, fast forward to like later on that night, I guess I was like laying in the bed or whatever, and I was like, huh, I wonder whatever happened. So I started panicking because I was like, oh, I saw a news report was like, yeah, kid missing, da da da. He was in a car accident, and now we don't know where he is, and I started panicking because I was like, oh shit, that's the kid. I hit a kid. I was like, oh. So I went out. I went.
Bro, this is crazy.
I went outside. Right? I went outside, bro, and I was like, you know what? I checked under my car. I was like, I don't see anything. I didn't see anything when I drove by, and I checked under the car, and like the kid was just there chilling. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like he was chilling, like where the exhaust is, but like he was like it was a space like above it. So like he was just chilling right there, and I was just so confused. So I was like, bro, how the hell are you just hanging there chilling? And so like I took the kid from under the car, and what's it called? his face, like you couldn't have tell he got hit by a car. Like he looked fine. He had like a little cut, right? And I'm starting to panic again because I'm like, oh, how am I going to explain this to the police if the camera, shows me hitting him and I'm like, I see him, but like the camera played
God.
showed me looking somewhere else, and like the kid was just in the street, and then I smacked him. Oh, Aaron Hernandez scored again, bro. That's crazy.
Aaron Hernandez strikes again.
But yeah, it was a
They
weird
threw
dream.
Aaron's 5-hole.
And yeah, that was the dream.
Wait,
Then I woke up and went to work today. Yeah, he was. Like, oh, trust me, I made sure. I made sure he was breathing.
He was unscathed. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you do like kind of control your own dreams, so you were just like, I got guilt. I'm gonna make sure that he lives.
Literally, I was like, is he alive? So I like put my hand on his chest and I'm like, is he breathing? He breathing. All right, we good.
Oh, that was a good shot.
No, I just gotta do it when what's the name?
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
That's wild.
I don't even know why though. Like it's the randomest shit.
Yeah. I don't know what you ate for dinner or dessert last night, but potentially
Man's was
donuts,
drinking.
bro.
My man was drinking milk before he went to bed.
Bro, Aaron Hernandez is killing us right now.
That's 3
not-
bodies.
Literally.
my man's hit the hat trick of bodies.
Straight 3-peat type shit.
But anyway, good to know, I guess, that
Bro, hit that man.
look, they're anyway, try not to bust it up too much with the I'm gonna have to start recording this momentarily. But, I won't lie. That is wild. Also, very wild thing too, potentially, according to at least one of my good friends, is and I want to get y'all take on it / also everybody else's take that listens to the pod, because we know we have plenty of valued listeners. Is there a weirdness or problem in y'all opinion with a group of grown men going to Dave and Buster's to play games?
Nope.
Dave and Buster's is an adult arcade. No, they sell beer. It's catered to adults.
Literally.
Thank you.
And they show the drink and have fun. Are they showing adults or kids drinking and having fun?
They show kids drinking, that'd be crazy.
But that's my point. They don't show kids drinking.
Bro, that I ain't gonna lie. I had the question like, Dave and Buster's, what type time y'all on, bro? What type time y'all on?
Where are your morals?
Yeah, like who is checking these IDs? Where are the parents? Like, bro. Like literally, where are the parents?
Okay. And see, I'll explain a little bit more. I won't go into too much detail, or not too much detail. I won't say who exactly was that I'm good friends with that said this.
We're not gonna drop names. Send me
Drop
another
it in
one?
the Discord and join if you want to see who it is.
That motherfucker is just sending me reels. Speaking of joining the Discord, link in the bio.
And it's in the description of the last video of the last recording.
Last two.
There you go.
But
and it's on all our personal pages.
Okay.
Soon to be. Let me stop. Go ahead.
Am I good? Because y'all keep interrupting me. Let me stop.
Listen, that was one time, but we cool.
Anyway, this man, one time I've mentioned, I was like, yo, we should go to Dave and Buster's. He was like, why would we go to Dave and Buster's, like, unless we have, like, kids with us or a kid? And I'm like, because you can go there and play games and, like, get food and stuff. He was like, it's weird if, like, a group of grown men go to Dave and Buster's. Like, that's a kid's place. That place is for kids. And I'm like, nah, it's for adults as well. Like, they literally like sell alcohol and stuff. He's like, no, it's like for the parents
I'm not
to like
shooting.
have like other kids are there playing basically. Like it's not really like an adult establishment. And I'm like, yeah, it is, but okay. Um, and anyway, the other day, my job was having a fundraiser there, and I was like, hey, like just throwing it out there if anybody wants to go. This is a thing that's going on, but also, I know adults can't, or I was like, I know we can't go there because we don't have any kids going with us. And that was met with the basic like, oh well, if it's for a fundraiser for a job, like that's fine, but still, it's super weird if a group of grown adult men go to Dave and Buster's together. And I'm like, I don't see it, I don't understand it. But I was like, maybe if I talk it out with other people, they might be able to explain it better to me. But yeah,
Hey,
no,
bruh.
He's cheating.
Gotta
He's
be.
cheating. He's doing the
Also,
same move every time. It's still working.
Then we all go to Dave and Buster's the one time
Yes. Where
where Aaron
Aaron
was cheating at the
destroyed
game.
you and took the
Cheating at the
gold
game.
in the Olympics.
oh, you're not
That brother was cheating.
don't be
See,
mad just because
Aaron,
I'm more athletic than you.
Aaron's a Olympian, okay?
literally, Aaron is like the jack of all trades with every sport. It's crazy.
Exactly. Pay attention enough to the sports, you learn how to play all the sports. I mean, I can play them all well, but I know what I'm doing.
I was
Do
about to say,
say
like,
a lot of professional athletes are really good at a lot of sports.
I mean, I feel like as an athlete, you already right there have a better chance. No, that's kind of weird. I don't know. I just remember when DK Metcalf was like playing basketball. I was like, I kind of can see how he's so good. Hand-eye coordination, footwork. Like I can see it. I mean, some sports kind of intertwine with the good shot. Some sports intertwine with like
Nice.
football, basketball. Like, granted, you're not dribbling the ball on the football field, but still with the drills and everything, hand-eye coordination, footwork, they go hand in hand. So it's like I feel like any football player can play basketball, and I feel like any basketball player can play football.
That's one
Any
very
good
nice.
basketball player.
That was one very nice deke there, Aaron.
Thank you.
But I do agree with the football to basketball, but not the basketball to football.
Yeah.
Got him. Woo!
Some of those basketball players be made out of cotton candy.
Well, yeah, that's true. That's why they're playing basketball, not football.
Yep.
If they're gonna play football, they're playing wide receiver.
Literally. Or they're playing DB, so they don't got to get hit for real, for real. Well, I mean, you still get hit, but you know what I mean.
Yep. So it's about to turn into that. What's it called? Can football players play basketball? Basketball players play football again?
Well, I'll tell you this: none of them
I feel your
can play
push.
baseball except baseball players.
I think they can play. I don't think they'll be able to
They
bat.
can't hit. They can't hit. They can't hit,
everything else.
and that's half the game.
That is half the game, if not three
I say
quarters of it.
A
You
third to
might
a
only bat 3 times a game, but the chances of you getting 3 assists or 3 putouts are probably pretty low too if you're not playing shortstop third.
also.
Bro, all my passes so weak.
What's it called? The other big thing potentially too is in my opinion, pitching / also just knowing when to run and stuff like that plays a big part in baseball. So
I mean, it does in other sports too. Like you
yeah,
don't know what a zone versus man is and how to play and everything. And basketball is gonna be tough too. Nice hit.
yeah,
He's gone.
Fucking miss, bro.
yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of baseball, uh, I know at least
Oh,
three of us have played MLB The Show, and Colin or not Colin. Oh yeah,
I have
Colin.
some gripes with the game for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say,
yeah.
what are your gripes with MLB The Show?
My gripes are one, you can't tell me that half the time when it shows the after at bat when you swung and you missed, that the timing You have good timing, and then it'd be telling you don't. I know you've seen that before. Like, it'll show the video overlay, and it'll be like, it was late, and then you're watching it, it's like, it was perfectly on time. Then, another time, they'll tell you it's a perfect, but you pop up, and it's an out. Or it's foul. I've seen a foul ball perfect. Like, that's just crazy. That should never happen. And then
against the foul ball perfect, I will say.
thing I hate the absolute most is when you field a ball and then it like doesn't register the throw right away, so you hit it again, and then your guy just pump fakes and doesn't actually throw it. It is so annoying.
I will say
Those are my biggest gripes of the game.
it makes sense. I already had many, if any, gripes with the game so far. Because also, mainly so far for me, all I've done is play what's it called, Rude to the Show.
Oh,
And the
sorry.
biggest gripe I had almost the hitting, but also it's more my fault than more than anything. So
Yeah, I've seen you play.
it's not that. No. See, this is
see
what
you
kind of
play.
we'll talk about.
The buy me the
But
game. What's up? Let me stop.
you shit. But
No, can I just say real quick? I saw Aaron was streaming on Twitch the one day, obviously to get footage for the pod, and I was watching him while I was eating, and I looked at the game, and the first thing I thought was, bro, why do these graphics remind me of like early 2000s sports games? And I'm like, bro, what's with the graphics in this game? Like maybe I'm just not used to seeing it, but it definitely reminded me of like an older style game, you know? Like, oh Lord.
not
It
really.
could be a little. It could be a little weird.
Also, I think part of the problem too is the game is made by like a Sony PlayStation company, basically. So I don't know how well it's using the Xbox.
See, nah,
They
they
want
need to
it.
be on the
Yeah, they want it
Microsoft
not
fan
to.
wave because they know once they lose that, they've lost everything.
What?
I said once they lose that, they know they've lost everything.
Lose what?
Like you remember back when PlayStation
He
was
didn't
like
hear you
Call
say
of Duty.
bandwave and what you said before that.
Oh,
That's why he's. That's why. Yeah, that's why he didn't understand what you said.
oh, I. Hmm. But nah, I was about to say, y'all remember like the Sony exclusives and stuff, like Call of Duty, God of War, Uncharted, Spider Man. Well, obviously some of that is already on Xbox. But eventually they are trying to get everything on Xbox. So MLB technically would only be like a Sony type thing, which I mean, eh,
Saying the next Xboxes are basically just going to be PCs. Like they're going to have Windows OS so that you can get your games off of Steam.
yeah, and they're gonna have Game Pass too, and it's gonna be kind of like an Xbox. So like you can seamlessly, I think it was like you can seamlessly play both. And I was like, you know what, that's kind of tough. I'm looking forward to that. How much is it going to be?
Yeah,
$1,500.
no more PC and PlayStation exclusives.
Yep, that's all.
Well,
It's going
we
to be
will be
Microsoft.
able to play Helldivers.
I can finally spread justice and liberty and democracy.
That was like the one game I actually wanted to play, and they
Yeah,
claim
I
that
feel like,
it could come to Xbox, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
bro, if we played that, oh my days, it would be beautiful.
One
I feel
last
like
thing
Aaron.
I forgot to mention about what I don't like about MLB is sometimes the pitchers' arm animations and stuff be weird. Like they be looking like the guy from what is that? Scream? He's like, use your good arm.
Yo,
Use your
that
good
was
hand.
what's it called?
That was a scary movie.
Scary movie.
That's what it was. Yeah.
True.
Scary movie.
Nah, that's like, why don't you give me a standing ovation?
Make the mashed potatoes.
Hell yeah, my he was
Grab my
getting freaky with
hand.
the potato. Oh my god, that reminded me of the scene from Soul Plane where what's the name was fingering the potatoes, Sean with the spoon.
Oh,
Bro,
baby.
come on,
Oh.
literally. Oh.
I'm
Freaky bull. Let me stop.
gonna take a nap. Ooh.
He did too, bro. My man tried to smell it. He was like, ooh.
I ain't gonna lie,
Bro,
that is a classic movie for all those who haven't seen Soul Plane. There's so many quotables from that movie.
so many cameos too. Like, bro, it had Snoop, Kevin Hart, it had Method Man. What's the name? Obviously John Witherspoon.
Sofia
Um,
Vergara.
yeah, bro, in her prime. I forget who the boy that played Gay Man was, but yeah,
Hold on,
Hold
hold
up.
on, hold on,
What you
hold
mean
on.
in her
Sofia
prime?
Vergara is still in her prime.
Facts.
Like we're not gonna disrespect the goat like that.
One of
yeah,
the
she's good, alright. Yeah,
She's top 2 and she's not 2
yeah.
for that
she can
age group.
stomp me. What you talking about? Let me stop.
For that age group,
Yeah, and if you see pictures,
Selma Hayek would like a word. Just throwing it out there.
she still. Who you got, Sofia Vergara or Salma Hayek? Put it in the comments. I need to know something. I'm trying to develop something. I got a couple questions.
my man's is like, I'm trying to make a group of like-minded individuals.
Hell yeah!
Keys, you
If
blocked
you,
it.
I didn't mean to. Oh,
Anyway, also quotable from that movie. You got what's it called? When son is sitting there at the Yin Yang Twins video talking about so I feel like, this music video lacking something. What do you think it needs? More ass. Yeah, you heard what he said.
bro, or when they were at the casino type joint and they was gambling, and my man was playing craps and he was winning. Oh my god! But what did he
Also,
say? But a pecan freaking Asian persuasion and chocolate deluxe. And I think that's where my love of Asian women came from.
oh, I ain't going down there right now. Because
Nah, let me
also
stop.
one of the best things from that movie too is when the dad is sitting there with Kevin Hart. He's like, yeah, like my wife, she like started talking to this one guy. Kevin Hart's like, he looked like Morris Chestnut, like built body, 6-pack and all that. And he was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, she gone. You go ahead. Yeah, you lost her.
Yeah. Well, because what? That was like she was she was a gold digger, right? She wasn't like really with him because she liked him, right? Or am I thinking of the
Yeah.
wrong thing?
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm pretty sure she's basically a gold digger in the movie.
He's playing the trumpet.
That was a great movie. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
On Testy. Oh my God, he's calling him Lance Armstrong.
I've got a like. Uh-oh.
I'm not
Nah,
gonna ask
my
who I like on.
nah.
He's got Juan Testy.
That's what oh my god.
Mm.
I don't know what I just did. Bro, what the fuck? Oh my goodness.
That's provocative. It's the
Aaron,
people.
you
Come on.
supposed to keep going. We supposed to sandwich them on.
Hey,
That was
you.
about to be a pause. That's why I said it was about to be a pause moment. A straight pause. See, oh, I can't wait for the hypothetical. Bro. This is gonna be funny as hell. Oh my goodness.
All right, so
Nah,
wait, hold
but
on. The Eagles dropped on their social plain picture with the seating chart. You could pick one seat. What are you choosing?
oh, let me go to it. Let me
I
go
know
to it. Let me go to it.
we've all looked at it. I'm torn between two seats, but I think I'm leaning one way.
I already know what seat I'm going with.
I do too. And we're gonna be
All right,
eating good that flight. I just want you to know.
Listen, for me, bro, they're gonna be eating your food.
Bruh,
For me, I'm
cheese.
picking I'm probably picking 7, but 1 would be a really good seat too.
Yeah.
7, I gotta show love to the
And they
to the
both put
big
out.
boys, the O line. So I'll sit next to Landon and Milata. Now there, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a tight row. There's gonna be some some man meat on that row, but
Hey, yo.
it's gonna be a good time.
Man, it's gonna be mammy. It's gonna be a good time. Hey, yo. Who's man?
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing on that flight, Colin, but make him feel like a piggy.
I'm just saying, it's gonna be. We're gonna be sweating back there.
Hey, yo.
Right there, it's provocative. It's provocative. Oh my goodness, Colin, this is a new side of you. Whoa there, man,
Hey,
freaky boy.
brother's down bad.
Yeah, hey, at least he gonna get a check. So
And I don't even
I
want.
don't know where I'm getting the check from, but okay,
Yeah,
I'll
that's.
take the check.
I'm.
my man
I'm
getting
gonna.
flown out the games and stuff. Like what? Colin
I'm.
turns into Colleen real quick.
Whoa, hey, yo, Paul.
Al, you want to pause? Hold up. After all that,
Bing bong.
Fuck your life.
I'm gonna say, yeah. You see these dogs in your front yard? Go upstairs. I'm going hard. Bing bong.
The back of the plane. Oh my goodness.
wow.
But I think I'd say my seat would be Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. Um, only
Brother,
because
you're not getting any food.
mm, we're gonna have a snack. Okay, we're gonna have a snack. All right. Like, don't get me wrong. I would sit in between Jake Elliott and who was that? That's not Landon,
Hey,
right? That's Oh yeah, Lane Johnson. There we go. Thank you. I would sit in between Lane Johnson and Jake Elliott, but I feel like it would be not a boring flight, but like one of those like an informative flight. Like Jake will probably start talking to me about State Farm. Lane Johnson will start telling me about how to smoke different meat. Actually, it may be informative to smoke different meats. Like, hey, this is what you do.
what?
I don't know.
I feel like you don't know nothing about either of them, for real, for real.
I don't. I was just.
Yeah.
It's because I'm in between two white people. That's it. It's just
My
jokes.
man's
It's
just
just
trying
jokes.
to. My man's trying to talk about meats with 2 men.
Hey, you the one. Never mind. I ain't gonna get into it. You the one getting
Long story
sweaty with
short,
two. We talk about some. I'm talking about me. At least I'm talking about it and ain't actually partaking in the.
well, okay, we just gonna skip by that. My seat, I'm taking. I would take seat number 5. The reason I'm taking seat
Oh,
number
you
5,
changed it.
yes, I changed it. If you
He
took seat
reneged.
7, and then also after thinking about more, I came up with better ideas for why I should be in seat 5. First and foremost, uh, it's a good spot on the plane. It's an aisle seat. Can't go wrong with an aisle seat.
Oh, what happened to the?
Second, mm,
You gotta be shitting me, dog. Ain't no way that just happened. I had it and lost.
yeah, yes. As per usual, anytime we
Okay.
try to do the podcast and record it just becomes a horrible time in NHL. So
Well,
it just
cheeks are getting clapped. Unfortunately,
no,
they're ours.
We're getting
no.
clapped by Juan Testy, and last game we got clapped by Aaron Hernandez.
That is y'all doing that. I am not a part of that at all.
Aaron, we win as a team, we lose as a team. What you talking about?
We get clapped
No,
as a
because I
team.
ain't out here getting my cheeks clapped.
One
That's
drum
not
runs
that's not
down.
what I do.
My cheeks ain't getting clapped. The Colin is the one that's getting clapped for real, for real.
Says the guy that just gave up a goal.
Yo, hey, my man just knocked me on the ground. What the hell? Come on. Where the penalty?
Anyway, as I was trying to say about my damn seat on the plane, I would take seat number 5 because it's a aisle seat, which is always a good seat. Second off, it's next to Saquon and AJ, so I feel like they have some good conversation. It'd be a fun time.
Aaron, you
Also,
can't though. You don't squat.
huh?
I said you can't sit next to them. You don't squat.
You don't got to squat to sit next to somebody.
Especially AJ. Like I don't know how much AJ's squatting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
All
thinking
you do-
AJ Dillon, not AJ Brown. I'm tripping.
Yeah. See, you don't even.
2 seconds. Shoot.
You give it to Colin.
Too long.
I'll try to pass it to you because my shot wasn't going in from there. Anyway,
It
besides the
didn't
point,
really matter.
yes.
Yeah.
Also, I got in front of me the exciting whites in Coop and Reed. To my right, I got Sidney Brown and what's it called? Quinyon. You know, they already I feel like will be an interesting
You
part
said
of the fight.
5.
Huh?
You said seat
Yeah, he said
5,
5.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
T5 to the right of that is Sidney Brown and Quinyon Mitchell.
You can still talk to Lane, the exciting whites, Saquon, Sydney.
I mean, for real, he'd be talking to us too
And then
because
I
we all
got
be on that
behind
same
me,
place.
instead of headphones in, I got my Lotta serenading probably half the fight with some good
Oh, here
music.
we go.
It's just the
Here we
perfect,
go.
Bro,
you know.
He be like,
Aaron,
Aaron gonna try to join us.
Aaron's gonna go sit in C5, be like, "Oh, cool, some good conversation." They gonna be sitting there with their headphones on, not talking the whole time.
Well,
Not at all.
I'm here. That's what matters.
Can I get an autograph?
Not even. I
The
wouldn't
good
even
thing
ask
would
it.
be Saquon would give you an autograph if you asked.
I wouldn't be asking for autograph though. I'd just be enjoying the company of the fellow football players. Also, it about
That's
with seat
wild. I
one.
would be like, "Can you sign my thigh? I'm gonna go get it tattooed." Like,
I don't
Oh,
want
man.
another grown man signing my thigh. That just sounds weird. I ain't gonna lie.
I said I'm gonna be enjoying
I'm
the
trying to put
company.
it somewhere that it's not always visible, but I want to be able to see it easy. I'm
You
trying to
gonna
show
look
it
at your
off at
thigh and
parties.
see Saquon's signature?
Yeah, yeah. Why not?
Bro,
Anyway, also, when you saying seat one is a good seat, I thought that at first, but then the more I thought about it, you want to talk about they gonna put the headphones in. I feel like Jalen and Smitty gonna be on some not really all that talkative type time, if anything. Or Jalen's gonna be talking in riddles half the time, and then you try to figure out what the heck he meant by it.
listen, I'm rocking with the riddles though. Like I'll be answering them bitches.
I had a purpose. Well, what was it? I had a purpose before you had an opinion.
Yeah. Just because we can't don't mean, or just because we don't doesn't mean we can't.
So there, flights are nice, but you know the trip is more important.
the, it's not always about the destination, but how you get there.
No, it's not about how you get there, but about the destination. Like that's my whole
Well,
thing.
no, it'd be about how you get to the destination, not the like the destination. Cool, but the journey to the destination is also, you know, good. Some stories are told
MVPs are
during the
nice.
journey.
The championships are better.
Yeah,
Also, apparently,
How that
Saquon
didn't
never
go in.
was a New Yorker. He never actually played in New York, to be fair.
yeah.
Always Jersey.
I mean, his checks were coming from New York, so
I mean, technically, his place of employment was possibly in New York, but where where he did his work at was usually Jersey.
Excuse me. He paid them New York taxes, but
Probably Jersey. He's not my pay New York taxes. Yeah,
yeah, because technically they it. I
it
guess it's
depends on where
depends
technically
on
where the
if
register where
headquarters
they
is.
at.
it
Yeah, it
depends
depends
on
where the
if
headquarters
they're
is.
it depends on if they're a reciprocity state too. Like I
I
work in
mean,
Jersey, but I pay PA taxes. Like my employer has a PA EIN for me to use, so I don't have to pay. I pay PA taxes.
I ain't gonna lie. You say your job has a PAEIN for you, and why? I almost hear my job has a PAYN for me. Also,
Aaron, stop it.
do we talk about the fact that very much location based, but I have a feeling this happens in a decent amount of cities over the US. Why? I mean, I understand why, But also, y'all be slightly annoying the hell out of me with it. Why, when it gets
Uh,
nice out, do the YNs gotta be out there with the trikes and bikes? Okay, like, yeah, I understand why you're doing it because it's nice out. You can finally ride it with no problem. But also, the fact that y'all be running red lights and now I gotta wait for y'all because if I run you over with my car, it's a problem for me. I'm just saying. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Story.
Aaron, you sound like you're sounding like a Ken. Aaron, are you? I don't know who I'm talking to. Am I talking to Aaron or Ken? Let me stop.
What the fuck is a Ken?
No, that shit is annoying though.
A
There's supposed to
white
be a male
Karen.
version of a Karen. Yeah, male version of a Karen.
Oh, all right.
But with that, to kind of segue off of that, with the YNs and whatnot on the bikes and whatnot, can we talk about the old heads are about to start bringing out their slingshots and terrorizing the city, blasting OD?
The bald head, the sunglasses.
They ain't terrorizing shit.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get like that when I get older, all right?
like bro,
And the real old head's about to bust out the motorized scooters.
hell yeah. Oh shit, Colin did.
Can I get up? Please move.
What the fuck?
We got an extra
bro?
one on the court.
On the court?
The rink, the ice.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
He's got murdered twice.
Yeah, I think after this I'm gonna just sit here and we gonna do the episode before I play anything else because
My
we
man
about to
got
lose again.
ragdolled.
Oh my days, bro! It was such a nice day yesterday, and I was at work, and it was a
Even
nice day
shoot it
today,
there, but okay.
but I was at work. I'm working 12 days straight.
Well, hearing is you like
Today
to
wasn't
be
that
at
bad.
work.
I mean, listen, we talked earlier about slopping corporate knobs, so hey, I gotta get paid.
Hey, yo, Aaron, what's up with the Cracklandia next to your job?
What?
Cracklandia, that's at the Norristown Transportation Center. That joint is crazy.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You know the Norristown Transportation Center right next to your job?
Yes.
Have you not ever seen the Cracklandia that is directly across the trail from there?
What is a Cracklandia?
The land of crackheads, fool.
Yeah, what does it sound like? Ass Cracklandia? Like, what are you picturing when I say Cracklandia?
No.
You think it's a bunch of like.
My man thinking of the potholes.
Literally, at first I'm like, is there a bunch of crowd that they literally just redid the street and the sidewalk?
Oh my God.
That's that Abington for you right there, bro.
Cracklandia. That's crazy.
It even sounds like it. Like,
Also, I just call it the homeless people area. Like,
no, bro, that is the Cracklandia. The homeless people area is way too long. You could call it Crack City. You could call it Cracklandia. Like, whatever you want.
I mean, as far as I know, they all ain't on crack, so that's why I don't call it.
No, oh no, they're definitely on crack, my guy.
I don't know what they on.
bro, they are. Yo, they disrespectful. Yeah. I'm
All I
sorry.
know is there's multiple homeless encampment areas by there. So there's literally, matter of fact, there used to be ones in the bushes right next to our parking lot.
Oh my
Until
God.
What happened in the bush?
Across the trail?
Oh,
On the other side of the fence?
Yeah,
Oh,
on the other
God.
side of the fence on the trail. Literally, so I don't know when the last time you was up that way. But they
Why are you riding past my house?
What?
Why are you riding past my house?
Hold up.
Not
Real
even like
quick.
that though.
Why are you
Hold up,
cutting through my front yard?
Hold up. So, real quick, you said the bush. I remember in college when I was in East Stroudsburg, this chick, she got bombed in the bush on some freaky shit. Bro.
Not wait, actually
I'm not gonna say her
not
name.
how. Like
Why? Aaron,
Not
it was East
why.
Stroudsburg, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
But
I seen
like,
some wild stuff at East Stroudsburg. Man, I'll never forget the first night I ever went out to a party in East Stroudsburg was wild.
dog, oh my days, fam.
Yo. So, matter of fact, I might as well tell the story then because this will get some laughs. I will change the names for all those involved. So then, just in case. All story
Nah,
short,
bro, name drop, no balls.
no, just
We
in
sneak
case.
this in today.
Uh-huh.
Let me stop.
Well, at least one of the people I was friends with at East Stroudsburg, I know. They actually are doing good for themselves. Every so often I check in, see how they doing. They literally are like a very good I want to say like money manager or like insurance person with the company. And got a kid now and wife seems to be doing good. So I'm happy for him. But anyway, there was a dude, I basically had like two groups of friends at East Stroudsburg. There was group of guys that I became friends with and hung out with. And then there was this other group that mainly all consisted of what's it called?
Generous.
Group of chicks that like were from Central PA. And what's it called? There was like two other girls that were from or yeah, at that time I think it was two other girls that weren't from Central PA. One was from like North Jersey. I forget what the other one was from. But anyway, also, there was this black dude I knew that was from, or that I became friends with that was from Philly. Literally, we became friends mainly off the strength of just, I think we met on like the first day at like in at orientation, and then I was with the chicks and like two or three dudes from Central PA or North Central, and he saw me, he's like, "You're," and I'm like, "You're," and then literally the
Oh my
girls were like,
god, I heard this story
yeah,
before.
they're like,
That's how it
what
started.
was that? And I'm like, what was what? They're like, that yo thing y'all just did. I'm like,
Oh,
you're
I do remember this story, bro.
yeah, but that's just give
Oh my
backstory on them.
god.
So literally, I'm
They
like, you're
didn't. They
like
were
that's what we
like,
do in Philly. Like you see somebody you know, you try to get somebody attention on the street, just ear and they just ear like is what it is. But so they don't know a ton about stuff. Anyway,
oh
fast forward
my
to the first night
god.
we go out. We at the one chick's dorm room. They're like, hey, we heard about this party wherever it was like something broad was the number. We gonna go there. All right, bet. They're like, we can't walk it. We could if we want to, but it was like a 25 minute walk from campus. So they're like, what we gonna do is the one chick, she started talking to this dude. Dude had a car. He's gonna drive us all over there. And we're like, all right, bet. Dude is in the front seat of the car. Tell me why. No, actually, he wasn't even driving this car. The dude I knew from Philly, we'll call him Jamal. Jamal is driving the
Of
car.
course it's Jamal, bro.
Bro, why I gotta be Jamal?
'Cause it's a black name. That's the only reason.
Marcus, like, come on.
Okay, Marcus Jamal. Anyway, Marcus is driving the car. Tom is in the passenger seat of his car
Oh,
with
man.
I was gonna say that's gotta be a white dude.
yes, it is. Mind you, Tom got like a maybe like almost like a let's say like a Toyota Camry. So Tom's in the front seat of his car, passenger seat of his car, with the girl that he was talking to, Katie, in between his legs, basically sitting on the floor. In the back seat, you got me on the right side, a slightly bigger girl, we'll call her Brandy, and then there's a girl named Callie laying across our lap because that's the only way she's fitting in the car because she's super skinny and small. We drive
Bro,
the
some
10 minutes
poor,
away to
like,
the party.
choices were
We
made.
pull up, we let all the girls out except for the chick that was talking with Tom. And there's me, Tom, the chick that's talking to him, and Marcus. We go to park the car. Tell me out as we walking over to the house. There's like a newspaper or something like that right next door. And as we walking through the parking lot, we see some dude standing at the wall with his pants like around his ankles almost. Look like slumped over the wall, maybe pissing. We like, yo, bull shot out. Like he is done for. Next thing you know, dude turns around and is like, man, fuck y'all. And all of a sudden, Marcus is like, oh snap, like that's Billy. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, like I know, dude. Yo, we gotta get him back to campus. Like he gotta go. So we like, oh
Bro.
snap, okay, yeah, let's try and save him. So we grab him, put him back in Tom's car. We're now driving back in Tom's car. Dude all suddenly is like, yo, I'm gonna be sick. Goes, sticks his head out the window, starts throwing up outside the window as we driving down the street. It also starts to kind of rain at that point in time. Literally, Tom is like, yo, like, oh, he's throwing up outside the window. I hope this ain't getting on my car. All suddenly, dude that was throwing up's hat flies off as we driving. And we like, oh snap, his hat flies off. He goes, man, fuck that hat. I don't give a fuck. Also, there's some giant ass dude with muscles walking down the street. He goes, you said like fuck me? What? And we like, no, no, no. Like it's cool. He didn't say that. Like we talking about the hat. What's with you? You'll all keep going. Get him back to the dorm. Marcus gets him in his dorm. He all right, whatever. We go back to the party. After that, we had a good time with the party. But I just remember within that like first like 15 minutes, I'm like, I'm packed deep in the car with people that we shouldn't have too many in. We now see this dude almost passed out on the side of a wall with his pants around his ankles. Like, what the heck? Is this what parties are like in college? Because if so, like this is about to be a whole wild experience. But literally, that was just that first night. There was other crazy party stories, but that was the first night of partying at East Stroudsburg, and it was an interesting time.
Yo.
Yo.
So literally for like the next like 2 months after that, just randomly I'll be walking on campus sometimes I just hear yo, and I'm like, oh god.
He said that's the shouties.
It was cool, but it was
look up
funny.
at the
They did
car.
not understand at first. Like, it was like, is your, and they're like,
It sounds like they
yo?
never understood.
Literally.
I think they eventually got it, but it was just at first it was like, yeah, y'all is not saying this correctly whatsoever.
Aaron, let's be real. They wanted you for the meat. Stop it. That was just their way of getting into you.
Hey, look, I'm not going to confirm or deny that, but
Yeah, stop it. It always is, and it'll always be about cheek.
hey, I ain't gonna say anything about who, what, when, or who did what.
Nah, let me stop. That's crazy. Yeah, some poor life choices were made at East Stroudsburg. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say, should we do this hypothetical?
I'm afraid because I don't know what you came up with, but I would like to preface it
Nah.
with he came up with this.
I didn't come up with it. I found it on Reddit, so you know it's gonna be good.
Oh
Okay.
God, no! I know it's not gonna be. I know it's gonna be some bull.
It's not. Maybe a little bit. All right, you ready?
Yes,
So,
we're ready.
All right. Would you still jack off if when you
Jesus Christ!
I knew this man was gonna be all bullshit.
He was more than a little bullshit too.
All right. Would you still jack off if when you came, your semen was just one big sperm, and afterwards you have to fight it?
I don't think so.
What the? See, this go back to.
I'm pretty sure that like I would want to go to the doctor. I think I would get a double vasectomy. Like, or not even a double, but a vasectomy.
Oh, bro, I knew that question. I told y'all fair warning. The question is wrong.
This is why I said this is your question because of the fact I'm not. No, this you're the one that brought this to the table.
This is Aaron. This is Aaron not wanting to say that he definitely still would.
No, that's not what I'm saying whatsoever. Well, I'm
Aaron,
saying,
what's your rank right now on Jerkmate?
Yo.
Are you the golden gooner yet? Are you still a silver stroker?
First off,
have you reached grand masturbator status?
we don't preface this with
Bronze beater, maybe.
apparently they came up with some type of
The
Yo,
bronze
Dirk
beater.
Mason's ranked now. Apparently,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
there's apparently
Is this
special
wait?
rankings.
Is this true or is this all just like a hoax? Because I don't know.
I've never been on that
Like,
site, so I don't know.
I want to look it
Yeah,
up, but like at the
yeah,
same time,
sure
I
you
don't want
haven't.
to.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I would look it up, but I don't want that search history on my phone.
I literally
Whew.
I can hear the guy say I've never been on that site, so I don't know if that's real, if it's fake, what's going
See,
on.
that's serious. That's serious
Also,
right there.
the fact that Colin keeps trying to play this game, like, yeah, Aaron knows all about it. He been practicing and trying for no, don't know whatsoever.
Oh lordy. Nah, but for real though, what is the hypothetical? Obviously,
Uh,
that wasn't even a hypothetical. That was just an absurd question.
yeah, because that's one of those where if that's getting asked, I'm like, I ain't answering. What do we even know?
Yes, I'm gonna just go ahead and walk away.
Yeah. Uh, I'm coming up with something off the top of the dome now for a hypothetical. So basically, um, damn,
All right, I got one.
oh god,
Would you rather have one testicle or three?
why?
3.
Like what?
3.
Yeah, but if you picked one, then you could have the nickname Juan Testy.
Bro, they're gonna call me 3 shots because
All right,
oh
no,
lordy.
bro, that is crazy. All right, but no, hold on. If you would you would you rather be named Frick Bentley or Stump Chuggins?
Okay, okay.
You
So
said Rick Bailey or
Frick
Chuggins?
Bentley or Stump Chuggins?
this you don't got
Oh,
enough
that's a
time to
good
think of
one.
an answer for this, but
That's a good one.
I'm
I'll
a
be the first one.
I have a
I don't want nothing to
hypothetical.
be nothing about me stub
No, no, stump, like a tree
or
stump.
stump. Yeah, see, I don't. Nope. Actually, no. If I'm stumped, that means I'm rooted.
There you
I'm
go.
planted in there. You feel me? You feel me? See, you gotta think about it for a second. Yeah, I'll be stumped.
I
Aaron, what
got
would you pick?
Stump Chuggins is this like one of the sickest names of all time. Give me Stump 10 times out of 10.
what I'm thinking is I have a legitimate hypothetical that is better than that. Y'all don't have enough time to think of a good answer, but it is
So
what it
wait,
is.
are you just not going to answer?
No, because I both of those what like I don't even know
I
what
feel like
that
you're
Aaron's
is.
the
a
first one. I feel like
Aaron,
you're the
Aaron
first one.
Aaron's going to be a 3-ball Frick Bentley.
No, Aaron can't ask y'all.
So he can move up the leaderboard for jerkbait ranked.
If
More
you
ammunition.
so take away whoever made it originally. If you could, what song would you want to be known for creating? You could create any song.
Beat it.
Did you say beat it?
I did. I did. Bro.
Go to your minds. That's
That was
Dirty
wild.
Diana. Like, come on, bro. There's so many of them.
what I said. I know you ain't gonna come up with a good enough answer this quick, but I'm just throwing that out there.
I would pick Tweaker by Leangelo Ball.
No, actually, I would. All honesty, um, damn, I was gonna go with the MJ song, but I'm thinking of someone that I used to know.
Somebody that you
Like,
used to
I
know.
know you
Yeah.
were saying that, or like you thinking of somebody.
No, I think that would be a song. Reason being because that song is like fucking ridiculously popular. That's the thing. Like, if I'm making a song, like it's gonna be a song that went like still relevant to today.
Okay.
Okay.
Which obviously any MJ song, but
I'm being summoned. Come on, go upstairs.
hi Raya.
Okay. So that means you out and this podcast is basically over then?
Yes, we need to end it.
Okay. Well, in that
Wrap
case,
it up.
my song that I would want to be known for coming up with is the ABCs. Because everybody knows A B C D E F G, and we just gonna keep going from there.
But
Anyway,
that's not
I
a
ain't gonna
song.
lie.
That's a
Some people
fucking
don't.
alphabet.
You stupid.
okay. Then the happy birthday song. Anyway, besides the point, I'll just try to give
Which
a quick
one?
answer.
The regular
But
or
yeah,
the
which
black one?
one?
Oh, obviously the black one, the Stevie Wonder version. Yes,
I had to make sure because you questionable sometimes.
I'm questionable. The past 20 minutes of y'all been super questionable. First off,
Yo.
anyway,
Shut up.
this,
No judgment shall be passed down on to me.
everybody
sorry.
judge you right now. You and Colin for what y'all answers a minute what y'all said. But this
Just
For
dance.
real, for
It'll
real.
be okay. Boop, boop, doop. Just dance.
I'm a virgin for real, so we cool.
I'm gonna strike you down. Anyway, this has been another episode of the 2.5 Blacks Pod. Appreciate you for listening in or watching along on whatever you're listening or watching on. If
Watching us
actually,
get our ass whooped the NHL.
I don't know. Honestly, I might not even put that video in. I'll just use the
Yeah,
other
please
clip I got
don't.
saved up.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Once again, thank you. Make sure to follow the pod. Give us likes, give us reviews. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. Just throwing it out there. And also free to subscribe on Spotify and Apple Music. Or Apple Podcasts, I say. This has been the squad. We appreciate y'all. Have a good evening and rest of your week.
Squat out.